To that cruise ship now that's stuck without power in the Gulf of Mexico. Conditions on board have gone from bad to worse. Passengers, and there are more than 4,000 people on board, say it's like a floating petri dish. There's the smell of rotten food, there's sewage running down the hallways. And just as passengers were counting the hours until it was towed to shore, came news one of the tow lines had broken. Brian Moore has the latest.
The crippled Carnival cruise ship Triumph was finally within sight of the U.S. shore today when bad luck struck yet again. Dragged and nudged along by a team of tugboats, headwinds slowed the vessel's return to a casual jogging pace. And then a tow line snapped, leaving Triumph once again dead in the water.
This is going to be a long day. This is not a process that's going to happen fast.
Back at the port of Mobile, Alabama, it was a long, difficult day for family members waiting for a reunion.
I have been sick about it. This has been horrible. This has been horrible.
But aboard the ship, conditions have been described as unbearable. These photos show how a comfy cruise liner quickly turned into a floating shanty town after an engine room fire cut off all power on Sunday.
Pipes are busting. I know the sewer is backing up and like water is in the cabins, and it's just a nightmare.
With more than 4,000 people aboard and only a handful of working restrooms, you can imagine the rest.
The worst part is the bathrooms. There's no water. You can't really flush, so everyone's going in little plastic baggies and putting it outside their room.
At one point, passengers waited hours for onion sandwiches. Triumph left the port of Galveston, Texas, bound for the Yucatan Peninsula a week ago today. It was supposed to have been a 4-day cruise. After the boat was disabled, Carnival had planned to tow it to a port in Mexico, but currents carried the boat so far north, they decided to take it to Alabama instead. Carnival is apologizing, offering passengers a full refund and a free cruise. But for some, that's not good enough.
If you're going to take responsibility for 4,000 people, you need to be sure that your equipment is in good working order.
A dream vacation turned nightmare on the high seas with a long ride home. Brian Moore, Global News, Washington.